Tell me all your secrets you hide inside. I tell you all of my feelings I have in my mind. Going in circles, it goes on and on. I'm tired of making.
I'm back, y'all, and this journey is about me running while raw. I stopped to pick up my bib for my upcoming 10K, and of course I had to put something on my stomach first. I don't always have time to prepare my own food, and that's just the reality of it. So sometimes I stop at a restaurant I trust, grab a raw meal, and keep it moving. I never travel without my bananas though. As a runner, carbs are non-negotiable. Lately, I've been leaning more into Bureau bananas instead of the typical Cavendish bananas. They're denser, release carbs more slowly, and keep me feeling fuller and more satisfied. They're definitely pricier though, but for me, the payoff is worth it. As you can see, it's taking me a minute to get these bananas down, but I'm on a mission, so I'm gonna do what I have to do. If you're an athlete curious about going raw or already raw and stepping into a more active lifestyle, I hope this journey gives you insight and encouragement to keep going.
4 miles, that's all that we got left now.
And all of these screens do open up.
Okay.
So we have a little bit of open spaces. We do have 4 cabanas. If you've been following my raw journey for a while now, you know it's always been about more than just food. It's officially time to step into some community work. I can't say too much yet about what this venue is being used for, but just know it's official, it's happening, and I can't wait to share more with you in January. Also, I had a few errands to run, some clothing shopping, grocery shopping, and then it was back home to prep for my run. For this upcoming meal, I made jicama fries with my homemade hemp seeds dipping sauce. All of the recipes will be included in the description. For those who may not know, jicama is a root vegetable, and in my opinion, tastes very similar to potatoes. It can be eaten raw or cooked, though I've only had it raw, so I can't really speak on the cooked version. Season them however you like, but paprika is a must. It really complements the jicama and adds way more flavor than you'd expect. Also, I had a side of rambuntans because they are so freaking good, and they're my go-to while they're still in season. I wish I could eat them year-round, but the season changed, so I moved with the wind. I make several other dishes too using jicama as well, and I'll be sharing those in future videos. At the end of the day, this lifestyle is about creativity, fulfillment, and intention. Anyone who's determined can make this lifestyle work. I'll continue sharing as many recipes as possible to help support and inspire you as you thrive on your own journey. The gel you see that I'm making is my gel runner pack. If you're not a runner, this may not resonate with you, but I'll include the recipe in the description as well. Being raw does not stop when you step into fitness or the athletic world. It's all about adjusting to change and being grounded with your decision to be raw. Having an uncompromising attitude about your raw journey is the only way you'll survive it.
4 miles, that's all that we got left now. Before the road will run out, before it's time for goodbyes.
With my crazy life schedule after the run, I had to go out for a nice dinner. I stopped by this beautiful place in the city called Le Bon Nosh, grabbed one of their raw dishes and an apple cider mocktail, then headed to a charity Christmas party with my best friend. We had such a great time. There was plenty of fruit and healthy options, so I never felt like I was missing out on anything. After the party, I got right into a 3-day nachos and cheese process. This is day 1. As always, the full recipe for all meals will be included in the description. Now, if you don't prefer corn for your nachos, this meal simply isn't for you, and that's okay. But please don't jump into my comments about me using corn, especially if you're not raw. For chips, I blended corn with turmeric, Creole seasoning, and ground flaxseed. I spread the mixture onto a tray and use a pizza cutter to pre-cut the nachos into the shapes I wanted, so they break apart easily once dehydrated. I then dehydrated them at 115 Fahrenheit for 3 days until crispy. You can leave them in longer if needed to reach your desired texture. Again, this is day 1 of the process. Day 2 is coming up. Today, I'm starting the fermentation process for my raw sour cream. I've made this recipe many times on my channel, but we're doing it again. I soaked my cashews for 6 hours, blended them with 2 probiotic capsules, then transfer the mixture into a bowl to ferment for the next 24 hours. That means it will be ready and right on time, just as the nachos finish dehydrating. The nachos are officially done. I'm breaking them apart along the pre-cut lines and getting ready to assemble everything. I'm using coconut aminos, marinated mushrooms, and raw vegan cheese. My camera died while I was making the cheese, but it was made with soaked cashews, nutritional yeast, and seasoning. And again, if nutritional yeast isn't your thing, feel free to disregard, but I won't restrict myself further from something I rarely consume. I'm eating it with this meal. For my toppings, I added marinated mushrooms, raw cheese, avocado, sun-dried tomatoes, fresh cilantro, raw sour cream with onions and chives, and jalapeno peppers. Honestly, this is one of the best meals I've made in a while. I could easily eat this twice a week, but I won't, even though I want to. If you're new to raw veganism, please get into the habit of fermenting your foods. It has so many great health benefits. Our ancestors were kings and queens of fermentation, so get into it. So, I received this beautiful gift from Nama, the company behind the J2 juicer and milk maker I use daily. I've genuinely been rocking with this brand for a while now and truly admire the care they put into making healthy living feel easy, intentional, and enjoyable. If you're looking to start or upgrade your health journey, I highly recommend the Nama J2 juicer as a solid place to begin. You can get 10% off using my promo code Whitney10. Trust me, you won't regret it. And the fact that it comes with a 15-year warranty, that alone speaks volume. Okay, I know. It's been a minute. Bear with me. Your girl is trying to catch up. 2026 is around the corner and I'm trying to get myself ready. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know because I did post a short content video on this, but your girl got into the Chicago Marathon for 2026. I'm super excited about it. I cannot wait to take you guys on this journey with me. So much has been going on though. You know, we have Christmas coming up and then we also have the new year and it's just been so crazy and I'm trying to align myself so that I can post more consistently. You guys, trust me, I do not forget. Like I try to record every chance I get. I am posting more short videos on what I eat in a day because I listen to you guys and I heard you when you said you want more videos on what I eat in a day and I am posting them. And the easiest way to push them out quickly is through shorter videos. So my short content videos and I'm doing it that way. But I know you guys want to see step-by-step details on the recipe and then you want the full recipe and I understand, trust me, but I am trying to push them out as quickly as possible. So I hope you enjoy, and if you have any questions about any shorts that I post, I will circle back on those videos as well to post the full recipe in the description. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Since I was a little girl, it does not matter what dish I'm making, I'm an eyeballer, you know, and basically that's someone who creates recipes without any type of measurements or anything of that nature. So I'm learning to step out of that so that I could give you guys the full recipe. So I had to go through some of these recipes again just to make sure I have the measurements correct and so that you guys can make these at home as well, because a lot of these recipes are tasty, they are amazing. I do dab into fermentation in these recipes and a lot of different other things. And then to be honest, you know, a lot of these recipes were made, you know, from trial and error. So I learned a lot on this journey, but you know, unfortunately, you know, with running and training, I will have to align my diet more so with my training. So it may be a little bit repetitive, you know what I'm saying? As far as like eating the same food every day, like bananas, I need the carbs and I'm sick of bananas. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am so sick of bananas. Like I hate bananas at this point, but I have to eat them because I need the carbs and I eat mango too for the carbs there too, but my diet is becoming extremely strict. I'm stepping into more of an athletic type of lifestyle because I am signing up for a lot of these races, which I have a half marathon coming up in March and I'm super excited about that one as well. And then also I have the big race in October, which is on October the 11th, which is the Chicago Marathon. And then I'm going to do the PNC 10 miler through Atlanta Track Club. And then also, it's another race that they have. I cannot remember the name of it, but I'm going to sign up for that one too, because you guys, I love to run and I finally found something that I just enjoy doing and can get recognized for it. So that's just an amazing thing in and of itself. But as I mentioned, I do want to take you guys on this journey with me. And for me to do that and be consistent, I really have to align myself and make sure that I'm training when I need to train, eating when I need to eat, and then also recording and posting when I need to record, post, and edit. You know what I mean? So I am working on like a schedule now just to make sure that I'm a little bit more consistent, because I know you guys want to see it and I want to be more consistent and showing up. I don't just want to, you know, post short videos. I want to post long content videos too. I enjoy editing, but now, you know, with training, things get a little like tough, but yeah. And of course, I will continue to post what I eat in a day. Some of the recipes, you know, will be different, but for the most part, some of them will be the same because, you know, basically I'm on a strict diet. And when you're on a strict diet, you tend to eat the same thing over and over and over again because you know the macros on it. So, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, and I will be doing a separate video on the charity because I actually got into the Chicago Marathon through a charity called Action for Healthy Kids. Love what they do. And so I will be doing a separate video on that, but I will be including the donation link in the description in case you want to contribute to the cause. But yeah, that will be in a separate video. So I guess, yeah, we'll get back to this one. So I'm at the grocery store. I'm about to do some grocery shopping because I need to do some meal prepping tonight. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day. And then I have to run around. It's a lot going on for 2026, so I have to get ready for it.
My head above the water, finally I can breathe again. Lost in the waves I wander, but in your eyes I see no pain.
I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I covered a lot, but only because I had so much to share. Don't forget to subscribe. It truly helps support my journey and means more than you know. And drop a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see more of.